Steve here, and today we're going to be looking at some more custom-made Bendy and the Ink Machine plush.
What? Oh man, more custom-made plush! Who do we have this time?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Bendy, because this time we've got that crazy Sammy Lawrence.
Sammy Lawrence! Oh man, this is gonna be creepy!
Yep, you said it. Okay, kids, so here we have another custom-made plushie from Etsy.com. And as you know, I like opening these up, and they're always hit or miss. So I'm curious to see what this plushie will be like. And this time we've got the plushie of Sammy Lawrence! And holy cow, look at that! Boy, talk about detailed. This is definitely a hit because it looks fantastic. From top to bottom, you can tell that the person who made this went above and beyond when it comes to detailing this little plushie here. But let's start at the top because there's just so much detail to look at, especially the mask that we have right here. Now, if you look at an action figure of old Sammy here, we see that this is what he's supposed to look like. He's got a mask over his face, and then down below, he's got overalls covering his body. Okay, so that's what Sammy is supposed to look like, and the plushie mimics that beautifully. Just look at that mask. Oh man, that's great. So yep, the person who made this plushie decided to go with yellow and black instead of white and black. I gotta say, it makes this character even more menacing looking. But this mask is fantastic, and underneath it, oh look at that, we get Sammy's white eyes with a white mouth. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I'm so glad that the artist decided to put a face underneath the mask. But I gotta say, this mask is pretty darn cool. Now, let's see, this strap is pretty sturdy, and they sewed it, I guess. And the mask isn't real flimsy. It's like they put a piece of cardboard in there, so that's pretty cool too. Let's see, the back is black, and then the front, let's see, I'm not sure how they did this, but I'll zoom in real close there. Looks like they used felt and cut around the felt and probably glued it onto the mask to make it look like this. And then they took marker and made the mouth and all the dirt on the mask. So that's pretty cool. I like how they did that. Oh, neat. So yep, there's the mask and the face. And it fits pretty nicely on there. So yeah, pretty snug for the mask on the face. All right, cool. And then down below we have the overalls, which are also yellow in color. And let's see, it looks like they have some nice stitching along the side there. And then there's dirt made with magic marker. Perfect. And then down below, we've got some more parts on this overalls, where we've got more details made with magic marker. And look at this, the pockets were actually sewn in, some string there. That's a nice touch. Another pocket there with some dirt on it. Okay, so turn this around. And it says handmade. Well, duh. And let's see, if we go down to the bottom of the pants, ooh, we see they're all inky on the bottom. And you know what's cool is there's a kind of stiffness to it too. Not sure how they did that, but it actually makes it feel like it has been stained with ink or something. Ugh, gross. Not sure how they did that, but yep, it's been done. And then underneath the overalls, we have the black fabric of his body. I wonder if we can take the overalls completely off. Oh, look at that! Oh man, cool! What a nice little bonus. We can have a naked Sammy Lawrence. Oh man. Hey, put my clothes back on. It's cold in here. All right. But just wait a minute. Let's look at you all in your naked butt glory. You've been a bad Sammy.
Puppet Steve, did you just spank Sammy Lawrence?
Yep, I sure did, because in the video game, he's up to no good. Now go sit in the corner and think about what you did too. Aww. So yep, if we have Sammy here without his mask and his overalls, that's what he looks like. Oh, he looks crazy. He looks like an alien or something. Ew, gross with those white eyes. Oh, that's funny. But okay, let's put these overalls back on here. Okay, there we go, and put on his mask. And I put it on upside down. Crazy. And there we have our really cool Sammy Lawrence plush. And I gotta say, this one is fantastic. They did a great job on it. And down below, you see the hang tag that says Freak's Little Shop. So if you want one for your very own, well, you have to go to Etsy.com and check out their shop. Not sure if the lady's even selling more of these, but there's the one I have. It looks great. Now, even though the figure is made in black and white, we do have the minifigure that was made in yellow and white, and we can compare it to the plush here, and we see that, yep, it's pretty much the same. All right, cool. Right down to the stain on the pants there. Oh, perfect. And you know what? When I was at Toy Fair, I know that they're actually making a Sammy Lawrence plush for the third wave, and this one looked pretty cool. And I didn't realize they were going to make a plush of him, but boy, he looks great. Look at this. He's got his cool mask on. Looks just like it does in the video game. It actually straps to his head. And he's got those overalls on, and they're kind of inky at the bottom. Gonna love that. And of course, the best part about this plush is if you take off his mask, he's actually got a face underneath. Oh, look at that. They sewed some stitching around his eyeballs to kind of give him some black outlined eyes. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that as a bonus. Yep, Sammy Lawrence is pretty cool in the game, and this plushie is equally as awesome. And I can't wait to make this guy part of my collection. Just look at his mask. Awesome. And if we compare them side by side, well, I do have to say that this custom-made one, I might have one over on the official-made plush because, boy, there's so much care made into this plushie here. The mask comes completely off, and if we look at the mask even closer, well, there's some stiffness to it that the official one just doesn't have. Yep, it's plushy all the way around, so, yep, that's pretty much all you get. But I gotta say, for a custom bootleg plush, this one is great. And I'm glad to have it part of my collection now, because there's good old Sammy Lawrence. And if you want to know how big he is, well, if we compare him to the Ink Demon here, you see that he's just a little bit taller than that. So yep, he's pretty much in scale with all the rest of the characters here.
Well, that's good to know, because you are my minion. Wait a minute, that's the other way around. You're my minion. Oh, yeah? Yeah, you want to fight about it? Oh, yes, I do. Hey, wait a minute. I lost my mask. I gotta get my mask. Him and his mask. Oh, what a dork.
Alright kids, well there's Sammy Lawrence side by side with the other Sammy Lawrences. And like I said, if you want one for your very own, you'll have to go to Etsy.com to get yourself a Sammy Lawrence plush that looks fantastic. If you do, you won't regret it because this one was done with a lot of care. And of course, if you want that official version of Sammy Lawrence as a plush, well, you're gonna have to wait a couple more months because they're not out just yet. And if you're curious about the other plushes that are coming out in Series 3, well, just check this out. And yes, there it is! This time we get 4 all-new plush of all our favorite Bendy and the Ink Machine characters. And oh man, you've got to see this plush to believe it. He's so detailed and he looks great. Ha! Talk about a dark and mysterious plush. This is as dark as you can get. Look at that. His entire body is made of black fabric. He's got stringy arms and legs. Oh, that's pretty cool. He's got those menacing looking teeth to kill you with.
I need to attack someone.
Oh, wait a minute, where are you going? Oh man, he's gonna attack Bendy! Oh, get off of him! Hey, get off! Duck on that beast, Bendy. Such a brat. And of course that brings us to plushie number 3, which is Allison Angel. Oh yeah, we've gotten Alice Angel in the past, but now we're getting old Allison, who's strapped up and ready to go. And just look at the detail on her face and the hair. Oh, perfect. She's got a nice little ponytail in back. Her face looks great. I just love the outfit that they put on her because it looks straight out of the video game. Oh yes, the outfit looks phenomenal. Just look at these shoes. Oh, they actually gave her shoes. Oh, that's perfect. Another welcome addition for our Series 3 plush. And of course, last but not certainly least, we get old Tom. All right, what a great looking plush. This actually looks just like Boris, but with a lot of differences. We've got that brace on his arm and the strap over his chest. Yep, kind of looks just like Boris, but just a little bit different to make it a really cool Series 3 plush. All right, the last plushie we have here, which is good old Brute Boris. Ah, yes! Talk about one awesome looking plush. Good old Brute Boris is from the later chapters, and of course he looks great. Just look at that big old Boris. Now, since he's all yellow here, I'm not exactly sure if he's supposed to be from Series 3 or maybe a Series 2 Heavenly Plush series. Because, if you remember, all the Heavenly Plush were yellow. So I'm not sure if that's the case here, but what a fantastic plush. Big old Boris is super huge. He's got those big old fists. He's got that brace around his neck, and he looks fantastic. Yep, he's a pretty big fella, and if you look at his backside, looks just as cool as the front. Alright guys, well there's all 5 plush, which are coming out later this year. So look for them probably late summer or fall. Alright kids, well thanks for watching, and I hope to have some more bootleg plush next time in the future.